Hey everybody, welcome to episode 124 of the Rise or Die podcast. I just got ripped off. So I was in the market yesterday, and for those of you guys that have never been to Central America, South America, really anywhere but the US, going to the market is very different than the US. It's like going to a flea market. You walk around, you barter with everybody, you haggle with everybody. People are coming up to you trying to put basically fruits and vegetables and whatnot in your hand. Frankly, it's a lot of fun going to these places. However, as an American, you kind of stick out, let's be honest. And for that matter, I don't speak a whole lot of Spanish. In fact, almost no Spanish. I'm taking lessons. But number two, I have the world's thickest American accent. I'm Polish. I can't roll letters. I'm in a Spanish country and I can't roll letters. It's just not a good mix. In fact, I sound like an idiot. So I was going through the market yesterday and I thought I got a super good deal. So one quetzales, in fact, let's do it this way. 7 quetzales is $1 American dollar. Quetzales is the Guatemalan currency. So I'm doing math in my head. I'm trying to convert everything very quickly. I'm trying to figure out what the person, the vendor's trying to say to me. It's kind of fun, but pretty stressful. So I thought I got a super good deal on, of all things, a pineapple. And the pineapple was 10 quetzales. And I said, awesome. It's like my favorite food in the world. I'm going to get one. Then I went home and I realized that my wife just the other day had gotten 3 pineapples for 10 quetzales. I got ripped off because 1, I'm an American, 2, I had no idea what they were trying to say, and 3, I just had no idea what I was doing. My wife Rachel actually went with a Guatemalan and was able to figure that crap out. Now, I bring this up for one key reason. I went after what was in front of me. I went after what was shiny. It was actually one of the smallest pineapples I saw out of all the vendors, but hey, it was the first one that I saw. So I went after the first thing I saw. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't gather any data. I had no idea what the real situation was. And this sounds really corny, like I'm trying to stretch this. Sure, maybe I am. But this directly applies to a lot of business founders and owners that I work with. There's so many people that they build this cool technology. They build this new software as a service platform or AI, artificial intelligence. They build this really cool shit. Even if it's a CPA firm, you make a business and you kind of just expect people to come to you. You didn't look at the facts of the marketing, the marketplace, or your specific industry or environment. You just went after what was shiny, which is entrepreneurship. That's the problem with entrepreneurship. Everyone wants to make it sexy. They don't want to talk about the reality of what that really means, the reality of the responsibilities, of the stress, of the pressure, of the reality of the fact that as an entrepreneur, you not only have to deliver, but you actually have to sell and market yourself too, because no one cares about you. That's the reality of entrepreneurship. There's so many vendors, there's so many options out there. With the internet, I can go find 1 billion in 2 CPAs. I can go find 1 billion in 3 lawyers or software as a service platforms. It doesn't matter. People don't care about you or your product until you make them care, meaning until you communicate a message. So I went into the market, and this is kind of a cheesy example, but I went into the market looking for a pineapple. I went towards the first one that I saw, I bought it, and I got ripped off. And now I kind of laugh at it because I'm a dumb, arrogant American. I love America, I'm not slamming that, but that's how most people treat business. Let me go into business, let me go take risks and start something, let me go build something, but I'm not gonna look at any of the facts, look at any of the data, look at any of the context or situation. And that doesn't apply just to business, that's how most people treat life. When I went into marriage, I didn't look at the facts of what marriage really meant. I just thought it meant, we live together, we can do anything that we want together, and that's how life works. In reality, there's a whole lot of responsibility, commitment, and sacrifice that goes into marriage. So all in all, the moral of the story that I want to share with you is do your due diligence, look at the facts, do your research. So many people, whether it's personal or business, they do not look at the facts. They want to go after what's shiny. They want to go after what comes first. They want to go after what looks easy. This is not the route to go. This is not the way to live. You end up getting screwed For example, paying 3 times more for a pineapple. Now, where cross-body being balanced in business are you ignoring the facts of your reality and the facts of where you want to go? I used to do this for the longest time. I would ignore my reality because it was a reality I didn't want to face. But if you can't deal with where you are now, you can't determine where you want to go. It's like having an endpoint on a map, but not knowing where the hell you are on a map. You can have the compass, but it doesn't do you any good if you don't know where you are. So where cross-body being balanced in business are you ignoring or even rejecting the facts of your current situation? That's it for episode 124. I just got ripped off. Now, as always, if you got any value out of this whatsoever, do the Rise or Die movement a favor. Not me, but the overall community, the Rise or Die community. Do us a favor and either subscribe on YouTube or give us a quick review on iTunes, because the more reviews and subscribers and so forth that we get, the more people that we can impact and start to change lives. With that being said, I'll talk to you tomorrow for episode 125.